that is, we have already covered the skull region, we have covered the eyes, we have covered the ear. So now we are going to assess the nose, okay? So as per the symmetry, we are going to assess the nose. So as you can see from in front of the patient, you can see the nose symmetry we have to check. Whether it is in the center of the, like you can see where the ridge of the nose is there, whether it is starting and it is ending here. So whether the skin or the color of the nose is matching, or whether it is symmetric, like from both sides. The nasolabial fold, as I have already told you, nasolabial fold is normal, okay? So it is ending in this area like of the sides of the lips, okay? Whether it is normal or not, that you have to check for, okay? And you have to check for the nostrils of the patient, whether they are symmetrical. Then you can press the patient's nose like this, so that you can widen the nostril of the patient to look for any kind of lesion, for any kind of redness, or any mass is there, or any abnormal discharge you are having. No. Any? Okay. So that means if the patient is having any abnormal discharge, so that means the patient is suffering from some cold and some kind of like a rhinorrhea. Rhinorrhea means abnormal like secretion coming from the nose, that you have to check for, okay? Then now what you're going to see, you have to like assess the color of the skin, okay? So that means if the upper part of the nose and the lower, this middle part of the nose is like of the same color or not, that you have to see for, okay? And then you have to look for the nasal septum. As you all know, this part is the nasal septum, which you are able to see. So whether it is in the middle or whether it is deviated, if it is deviated, so that means airflow will also be obstructed. Now I want everyone to see that whether the patient's like airflow is normal or not, okay? So when I'm pressing your one side of nostril, you have to blow air like this. Can you blow? Like this. Out. No, like this. Now blow out, keep it outside. Okay. Now this side also, blow it. Okay, so that means from both sides the patient is able to remove the air. So that means there is no blockage, okay? So that means if the nasal like a deviation is there, so that means the airflow will also be obstructed. So patient will not be able to exhale it properly, okay? So that means there is no obstruction, okay? And now, as we have already seen the patency, so now we are going to check with the like a pen light. I'm going to keep the patient's neck like little bit like this, and I'm going to tap it like this, and I'm going to take a pen light with this, so that I can look for any kind of lesion, any redness, any kind of any kind of like a lesion or any tender mass or something is there. So when I'm pressing like this, whether you are able to feel pain? No. So with this, we will be also palpating the nose and this cartilage region of the patient. So if the patient is having no pain or tenderness, that means it's perfectly fine. There is no kind of infection, there is no kind of inflammation, okay? Because if infection or inflammation is expected, so this part will be reddened and there will be some warmth in the skin, okay? So this warmth skin is also not there, and the patency of the nose is perfectly fine, okay? So now there is one more thing which you have to remember is your olfactory nerve. As you all know, BSc first year, nose is the hub of smelling. So all of you know, okay? So in this, what we are going to do, we are going to give some kind of you can say fragrance to the patient, okay? So your patient has to smell that, okay? So example, if I'm having any kind of a perfume, you can see this is a hub of perfume, okay? I have spread a perfume on this. So if I'm going to close the patient's eye, okay? We are not going to let the patient know about this, okay? Let the patient's eyes closed. Can you close your eyes? Okay, so we are taking this kind of we can say thing which should not be known to the patient, and I'm going to keep it nearby. So the patient is going to tell that yes, this is a jasmine or any kind of perfume, okay? Or you can take any coffee, you can take any kind of vanilla, you can take any coconut oil, okay? And you can keep nearby the patient's nose, and patient will be testing, okay? So with this, we will be able to know that the patient is able to know that what kind of smell it was, okay? But one important thing I need to explain you, that whenever you are going to test the olfactory nerve, okay, you are never going to give a bad smelling thing. Why? Because if you are giving bad smelling thing, so that can tell or that can stimulate the gag reflex of the patient, okay? As you all know, if we are smelling very bad a smell, so we will have the a sensation of vomiting. That means the stimulation of gag reflex. So in order to avoid that, we have to always give the nice you can say fragrances to the patient and let the patient imagine that, okay? So with this, the nasal assessment will be done like this. So thank you very much, and in next video we are going to know about the mouth assessment.